Well, hey guys, I'm here in TJmaxx and I've never seen this simple body wash before. Refreshing shower gel. What does it have? Cocominyl propyl betaine, a mild surfactant, and sodium lauryl sulfate. Now, body washes, they're helpful for removing debris from the skin surface, but it's a delicate balance, between removing stuff and not simultaneously stripping away at the moisture barrier. So use body washes conservatively. Most people use too large of a volume. It can end up irritating the skin, leaving behind a residue, especially if you live somewhere with hard water. The hard water can interact with the detergents and leave a film on the skin that can aggravate atopic dermatitis. Oh boy, they have a variety of just cute packaging skincare. Is it just like for the springtime? I mean, I don't even know. An almond scented foaming hand wash, but come on, how adorable is that little bunny rabbit? Clinical Works Vitamin E Body Lotion. Now, vitamin E in skincare products can help with ingredient stability, but it is a relatively common allergen, so just be aware of that. Phenoxyethanol and methylparaben, those are preservatives that help keep this stable to prevent some of the ingredients from going rancid and from bacterial contamination. Low risk of allergic contact dermatitis to those, as opposed to methyl isothiazolinone, which I always like to point out. This looks decent. It does have fragrance, which is a common allergen, but otherwise interessante. How much do they want for this? $6. 2 refillable glass bottles and plastic-free refills. What is this little... It's like a little loaf that you put in there and then it pumps when you add water. That's interesting. Gentle on hands and on the planet. Hand soap is refreshing and refillable. It's scented, so be aware if you're allergic. Glutamic acid, that's moisturizing. What's this cracked heel stick? Hydrating balm for super soft heels. It's promising a lot. Beeswax. Some people are allergic to beeswax. And fragrance, which again, a common allergen. But when we're talking about the soles of the feet, the stratum corneum there is so thick that it's less of an issue unless you have a pre-existing allergy. This just looks nice and moisturizing, but it doesn't have any keratolytic in it, which for the cracks on the heel specifically can be really beneficial for softening that stuff and improving moisture retention to prevent cracking in the future. What's the foot rescue with coconut vitamin E ultra rich? Makes you want to be at the beach. Vitamin E, again, olive oil. Now, olive oil by itself on the skin actually has been shown to increase transepidermal water loss in a small study, but in moisturizing products that have other emollients and occlusives and things, it seems to be fine. It's a source of antioxidants as well, depending on, the olive oil. This just looks like a thick moisturizing cream. What in the SpongeBob SquarePants is this? Best Frenemies Whipped Polish. Oh, these. They always have these here. Like, why? How is this brand still in existence? These, like, whipped things, they're always at, like, TJmaxx Home Goods, and they always look sus. Like, somebody just took the top off of one of those bakery cupcakes and shoved it in a jar. It's a little odd. I guess it's a novelty item. Speaking of novelty items, how adorable is this Easter egg hand wash? Honey Rose hand wash. Not so adorable though. It's got methyl chloroisothiazolinone and methyl isothiazolinone, common allergens, which have, interestingly enough, I pointed this out in another video, but you may have missed it. You see, in Europe, they have legislation to regulate how much of that goes into things, and overall, there's a reduction in the amount of it that people are being exposed to. And with that legislation, we have seen a decline in contact dermatitis to that ingredient. So it's a bit of a divisive topic, when it comes to these common allergens and skincare products. Does that mean we should, go banning and controlling all ingredients that end up becoming more common allergens. In reality, you know, what proportion of the general population actually is going to be affected by that? See, the issue with determining that is it's actually very hard, because in order to determine that, you need to do patch testing, which requires a referral, and it's just complicated. So it's hard to really get an accurate picture of how many people truly are affected. But people who are at risk, obviously, are people who have atopic dermatitis because they have an impaired skin barrier, but also occupationally, if you're exposed to the isothiazolinones a lot through your job, you're more likely to be sensitized to it. For example, if you work, isothiazolinones are often added to like paints and things you may be exposed to, as well as cleaning products. So, you know, if you paint, if you're a painter, or you clean clean spaces for a living, especially those cleaning sprays, they often have them. You're spraying them in the air, and you can end up with a contact dermatitis that's airborne. Presents on the eyelids, behind the ears, sides of the neck. I got this in one of my Korean advent calendars, and I love it. It's obviously scented, but the fragrance is delicious. If you like the smell of peach, it's a nice moisturizing hand cream. What are they asking for? $4.99 compared to $8. What in the LED? Okay, UV free. I would hope. That would be bad if they were selling UV masks. I think it would be illegal, I would hope. Anyway, so red light is anti-inflammatory and may, depending on how this is, you know, dosed and whatnot, with consistent use, can help stimulate healing pathways and may actually improve collagen production, like they claim, and have a skin smoothing and skin tightening effect. It's blue light specifically targets the acne-causing bacterium, Cutibacterium acnes, and can help with breakouts. To what extent this particular mask is going to be useful is hard to say, because it's not as though there are any trials with this. The one that everybody uses that you see like on social media is actually pretty decent. The Omnilux, not sponsored by them or anything, but I don't know about this one. Speaking of airborne contact dermatitis, definitely can be an issue with room diffuser, you know, fragrance diffusers, essential oils. So be careful with those. Although, oh my gosh, how cute is that? That's not a diffuser, it's just a light. I kind of want that with the constellations. That's sort of cool. If it projects onto the wall, that'd be fun for like 5 minutes. This is new. Reshape Collagen Hand Rescue for dry, cracked, rough skin. $4.99. Fragrance, of course, common allergen. What else? Does this have anything to address the buildup of dry, cracked skin, like a keratolytic? I'm not seeing anything. Clinically tested and allergy tested. But that's the thing, like, what kind of allergy test are they talking about? Like, are they talking about testing this on people who are allergic to what? Like, if you're allergic to fragrance, if you're allergic to, what's another allergen here? I don't know, beeswax, then you're going to react to this. So I don't know what they're getting at with the allergy tested. But collagen and moisturizers, it's a humectant. I imagine this is good. Prebiotic oat. This looks nice. I've never seen this one from Aveeno. Oat has a cleansing ability, natural detergent action, and it's also got antioxidants and moisturizing properties. It's very soothing, as the name implies here. They have a nice collection here of scalp shampoo brushes. I love these. This was something that took me by surprise last year when I tried one of these out. It's made a huge difference in my shampoo game. I end up using less shampoo. It's really good if you have scalp buildup. It gets a nice lather, and it's just a lot more relaxing. The one I have came from Amazon. YouTube has this new shopping feature, as a side note. There's like a little shopping bag in the corner of the screen. If you tap on it, the shampoo brush I'm talking about should come up. Anyway, it's not an affiliate link or anything, but what I was saying is these are really, really nice. But I've tried some of them and they're a little uncomfortable. Like, that doesn't, well, actually it feels better than it looks. Some of them are a little uncomfortable. That one looks intense, but probably good if you have really thick curly hair. The one I have I really like though, because it has some flat bristles admixed with the pointy ones, so it really is nice. Ooh, this is a big one. Extra long bristles. Yeah, you need that if you have like really thick curly hair. TJ Maxx used to have the Aquas hair turban that I use. I don't really love. Oh, is this one? No. They have a variety of other brands. I don't know how they stack up. The Aquas ones are really good. I have like 4 or 5 of them I have on rotation. They help remove the water from the hair, cutting down on dry time. And it's really helped cut down on like frizz for me, for sure. Oh, these are cute little organizers. Side note, exactly a year ago, I bought this hairbrush and hair tool organizer here, and it keeps it all nice and organized. It's just completely freed up so much space. And when I bought it, I was a little on the fence about it, like, oh, is this going to be another thing? It has, I love it. I've had it for a year. I don't see it here. I'm just talking it up, wasting your time. But I wanted to update you guys on that because I think the last time I was in a TJ Maxx for one of these videos, that's when I bought it. Yeah, I'm still loving it. Ooh, check this out. You can buy refills for J.R. Watkins. That's nice to see. Some people are poo-pooing these. They feel as though it's like too much effort on too much responsibility for the consumer. But to me, it's like, what do you mean? You just open the bottle and dump this in. People are like super worried about cleaning the original receptacle. I don't know. To me, it's like, do this 3 or 4 times, and then you could recycle the original receptacle and start over if you're really that worried about like needing to keep the bottle clean. But still, it's a lot less waste ultimately. Whoa, we have a Wall O serum here, don't we? Pure Silver collagen infused nourishing serum. That does look hydrating, but it's got all these like silver little flecks in there, and it's scented, but it's got a bunch of peptides, collagen, hyaluronic acid. Those are humectants. Check this out, Slip and Shine multivitamin hair serum. What is in this? Oh, they're covering it up. $12.99. Black castor seed oil can possibly help cut down on breakage, but it can also be irritating. It's like super viscous. It coats the hairs really well. Coconut oil and argan oil. Those are really good for the hair. This would be good for high growth fatigue. Products like this, sometimes they can transfer to the sides of the face or like around the forehead and cause breakouts there. Especially if you're sensitive to like any of the ingredients, it can cause skin irritation. But otherwise, I imagine that's helpful for cutting down on breakage and frizz in certain hair types. For me, it would just weigh down my hair way too much. Yeah, I can do hair serums that are like silicone based, but I can't do oils. Collagen and caffeine firming eye lift eye serum. Now, caffeine can temporarily improve the look of dark under eye circles, and it's also an antioxidant. This also has collagen, which is a humectant, like we mentioned earlier, that can help with moisture retention. Rose flower oil is going to have fragrance in it and may cross-react if you have fragrance allergies. Ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid is not very stable, but anyway, that's in there. If it is stable and it does actually make its way into your skin, in theory, it may help with improving hyperpigmentation as well as collagen production. What's this intensive peptide serum by Radiance Labs? And just a lavender scented hydrating serum. What is this e.l.f. hydrating primer mist? $3.99. e.l.f. is pretty inexpensive at baseline. Niacinamide and sodium hyaluronate. Kind of promising if you just want a hydrating serum to spray on, hydrating mist, but to put on like before your moisturizer. This packaging is kind of looking like it wants to copycat Estee Lauder, right? Kind of fooled me there. I was like, is that Estee Lauder? Niacinamide and retinol. That's good for improving fine lines and sunspots, age spots. If the retinol in this is stable and any good. Licorice root's also good for dark spots as well as redness. This actually looks pretty good. How much is this? $6. They've got a vitamin C serum here as well. Vitamin C, or ascorbic acid specifically, it's such a tricky ingredient to work with that I just kind of don't even bother. What form of vitamin? Oh, aminopropyl ascorbyl phosphate. Not much data on that. Collagen, again, humectant. Oatmeal extract, that's moisturizing and soothing. This looks pretty good too. Peptides are helpful for skin firming because they're humectants mostly. And we have cosmetics over here and masks. Oh, how cute are these makeup sponge packagings? Be careful though that you change these out regularly because they can harbor bacteria and stuff that can contribute to breakouts. But a macaron lip balm, pretty sure this probably has fragrance in it, but it's so cute. Yeah, it does. It's this e.l.f. bite-sized lip balm and mint. Now the mint can be irritating to the lips. Otherwise, balm on. Check out my video on chapped lips, how to heal chapped lips. I give lots of tips for the lips in that vid. Wow. Who do we have here? e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This was an epic fail for me, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would work out because it's a mineral sunscreen, but it was so drying, like very, very drying. It was in my January fails video. Eyeshadow doesn't necessarily go bad that quickly, so I would imagine that. Seems like a good place to get eyeshadow. 12 months with an opening, $2.99. I wonder if they're any good. Check it out, you guys. It's Skin. Now, I was in love with this brand's licorice root serum they used to have, the LI Effector. It was amazing. Like, really, I had a demonstrable improvement in skin tone with that product. It was like a holy grail. I was buying it on Amazon, loving it. And then what did they do? They go and change up the formula. They add fragrance. It's just not as good anymore. So I no longer use it or recommend it. I'm currently using the the May Love Fade Away Brightening Serum, and I love that. But what is this? Moisture Emulsion. This is a scented hydrating serum. Not much to say there. What's this intensive eye serum they have here? I've never heard of this brand. OOTD. OOTD. It's vegan. Outfit of the day. This is a scented eye cream. It does have caffeine and ascorbic acid. Antioxidants may help temporarily improve the look of dark under eye circles. What's this? Skin Ceremony Depuffing Eye Cream, Hyaluronic Acid, and Collagen. Those are humectants. Kind of a cute jar. Hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid. Shea butter, niacinamide. That's going to be helpful for dryness, redness. Unfortunately, this has fragrance. Fragrance in eye cream is more likely to be a problem because eyelid skin's so thin. What's in the brightening one? Collagen and vitamin C. Didn't that one have vitamin C, or was I just dreaming that? Retinol palmitate is an antioxidant. Biotin. I don't know that biotin to the skin is really going to do anything for you. Shea butter. It's going to help reduce water loss. This one also has fragrance. These are a pass. What in the cleansing scalp sheets? Is this like an oil blotting sheet for your scalp? If your hair gets a little too shiny. I know people hate sheet masks, but this seems useful if your hair gets greasy. Like if you've been wearing a hat, you have an oily scalp, or if you have dandruff, that might be helpful. Although menthol, I mean, that's going to give a tingling sensation, but can also be an irritant to the skin. Do these actually, you just massage this on your scalp along your part? What? I don't know about that, y'all. I can see using a blotting sheet to your scalp. That makes sense, but all that other stuff, like how high maintenance are you that you need to be putting a glorified dryer sheet on your head? e.l.f. Game Up? I don't recall seeing this ever. What's it got inside? You guys got overheated though. You guys got overheated there. This just looks like a scented moisturizer that they're telling you to do as a mask. Oh, but this I love. Advanced Clinical's retinol. I like this product. And so using retinol may help improve the look of stretch marks, and it may also help to improve any discoloration you have on the body, like hyperpigmentation. How much are they charging for it here? $5.99 compared to $10. Lacuna Matata. This looks promising. Daily moisturizing gel. Ingrediente wise, we have ceramide, niacinamide, ascorbic acid. Might be hydrating. There's no fragrance in that. And the other reason it looked promising was it's only $6. That's a pretty big jar. It looks can be deceived. It looks big. 6 ounces. That's not bad. Home Goods did not disappoint as far as skincare talking points. There was a lot of stuff in there. Very well organized. I really like... Did I say Home Goods? TJMaxx. I get them confused. Aren't they all owned by the same conglomerate? As a matter of fact, right next to this TJMaxx, I don't know why I'm telling you this as if, like, you care, but maybe you care. Right next to this TJMaxx, there is a Marshall's Home Goods Mambo combo, like all in one store. So I'm not going to allow myself to go in there because I don't need anything and I'll just end up wandering around in there looking at stuff and waste a bunch of time. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. On the end slate, you're going to want to check out the video where I go to Costco and check out the skincare. That was very recently. So watch that one next because there's a lot of great skincare talking points in that video. But if you like this one, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.